Spain versus Georgia. Almost a surprise.
People got a little bit excited there, didn't they?
You included.
Me included, yes.
It
I
would have
mean,
been thrilling.
it would have been, and I think that would have tore the Euros wide open.
Yeah.
But Spain, Spain just done what they have proven that they do in this tournament. They just turned Georgia over
Um,
afterwards.
I mean, 36 attempts compared to 4. This is a very one-sided stat lineup.
It really, I mean, the zero saves from the Spanish keeper
Yeah.
to the nine of Georgia.
Yeah.
I mean, the Georgian keeper there has done really well,
Yeah.
keeping it at four.
Yeah, he has. It's it's sort of why Spain, what everyone's saying in the office, are going to be the winners.
Yeah, I think I would like to. If someone says anyone other than Spain at this point, they're going to have to come with some really hard justification
Yeah,
because
Spain have been the consistently better side.
yeah,
Everyone else has
and
looked.
at the start we said France could potentially go with winning every single game.
Yeah,
That clearly hasn't happened, but I think Spain do it.
yeah. What's their bracket looking like?
So they've got Germany next, which I honestly think that is going to be game of the tournament. It's a real shame. We said it before, but it's a real shame that can't be the final
Yeah, it is.
because I think that's going to be a, just the best game. I think they're the two teams that are performing best at the moment.
Yeah, if Spain are gonna win it, they're gonna win it by beating the best as well. They're gonna have to beat Germany. They're gonna have to beat Portugal or France too, not bad teams, and then the final. They're
Yeah,
they're deserved winners if they go on to win it.
yeah, definitely. And Germany seemed to. I mean, I know that the 5-1 against Scotland wasn't much to talk about, but they seem to have dropped a little bit in recent games. I think
Yeah,
they're not as convincing as they have been.
no, not as convincing.
Still solid, still deserve to go through against Denmark. Um, and I don't think they're going to roll over against Spain. It's not going to be a drumming. I think it'll be 1 or 2 nil to Spain at most.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Germany, I do think we're quite lucky, really, to in this game because
yeah,
there was, of course, the old disallowed goal, wasn't there, in this one?
yeah.
Did you see the um, the image of how much he was offside?
I mean, but this is my opinion on the offsides and the semi-automatic. It was offside.
No, I totally agree with the offside. I think that's black and white, and it's harsh. It's harsh in the fact that it was his toe that was offside, but. That is
Yeah,
the rule, and he was definitely offside. I think it was rightly chalked off. What I don't think was
Yeah.
right was them getting a penalty, like 60 seconds later or whatever it was, for it grazing a finger from a metre away.
I think because that rule, I don't agree with that rule. I think it really needs to go back to deliberate handball. It needs to be a deliberate handball to be handball
Yeah,
because I think Gary Neville has said it in the Premier League before. What is an unnatural position? Your arm is attached to your body. Your arm is detached from your body. That's unnatural.
mm,
But whilst it's attached to your body, that's a natural position to be in.
yeah,
I
yeah,
do
and
think it needs to be a deliberate handball.
yeah, I think particularly like how close and how it didn't affect the play at all. It
Yeah,
if yeah, I wasn't. I think that one was harsh. I didn't enjoy that, and
no.
I think that
You,
that was a
I
shame.
think I want teams to win fairly and lose fairly. I would love nothing more than Portugal to go out against France, but I don't want it to be a dodgy penalty, and I
Yeah,
don't want it to be a crappy VAR decision. I want them to get hammered, quite honestly. I don't want them to lose because it's controversial.
no, yeah, I would agree. Yeah, yeah, you want the
But
games to be good, don't you?
talking, yeah, talking of Portugal,
This has been it was a good game. I thought it was a good game. The
oh,
Slovenian who missed that one-on-one at the
yeah,
end, I bet he's been up at night ever since.
yeah, that you just needed a little bit of lift on that. Don't play it across the floor. A little bit of lift, not
Yeah,
too much. You don't need to chip the keeper, but just take it out of the way of his outstretched leg.
yeah, just. But I don't think I've ever seen a keeper make that many saves in a row.
He, the penalty shootout as well. I think they said the first time a goalkeeper has saved three penalties in a European Championship. It's mental,
In the whole
absolutely
tournament,
mental.
or
Yeah,
just really?
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. I
In one
don't think they
in one
clarified that
shootout.
point.
All right.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know though.
I mean, it was correct. Like, it just seemed that every single player that walked up was gonna miss for
He just seemed to
Slovenia.
know where they were going.
Yeah, and it wasn't as if they were doing really terrible penalties. Like
No,
quite often, those would have scored.
yeah. He's just gone the right way. He's read them perfectly.
Yeah.
Um, do we dare talk about Ronaldo?
Uh, do we? I think I would. My opinion is I would disagree with all the pundits saying that his like a massive mentality for taking the penalty again.
Yeah,
He only missed the
he
penalty.
can.
Mbappe
Yeah,
took what was it, three penalties in the final of the World Cup?
yeah. What I have an issue with is, and some people might be pissed off with this. I don't agree with the crying. Not because it's emasculating or anything like that. I think if men cry. It's good to let out your emotions, but you've got a job to do. If
Yeah,
I started
yeah,
crying in the office because I've I don't know, maybe I've, well, I mean, I'm trying to think of what I could cry about in the office. I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't say the piece of work and my computer's gone down or some shit like that, I started crying in the office rather than trying to sort it out.
Yeah, yeah,
I
because
don't
it,
think that'd
yeah,
go down too well.
no, you'd understand it if he'd missed that and they were 1-0 down and they'd just lost. But it
Yeah,
was
if
still nil
that would
nil, and there
put
was
them out.
still 15 minutes for them
Yeah,
to score.
yeah. Or if that was the decisive penalty in the penalty shootout and
Yes,
it put them
yeah,
out,
yeah,
completely get it. I'd be in tears as well. But when you've still got 15 minutes of a job to do and you can still turn it round, come on,
yeah,
you need to get your head screwed on.
yeah. It's not captain material, is it, to
No,
give up like that when there's still a
yeah,
job to do?
and that's what it is. That was like an admission of defeat.
Yeah,
Like you're crying, you think it's done, you think it's over. It's an admission of defeat there. Um, yeah, didn't agree with the crying, but not because it's like unmanly or anything like that. He still needed to perform.
yeah,
But they're through.
yeah. They are through. They are through.
Shame to see Slovenia go out because I think they played well, but Portugal Portugal was stronger.
Yeah.
And playing France in the next round as well.
France,
These
Belgium.
four,
Did Belgium just bring out the worst in people, do you think?
honestly, France haven't turned up the way they should have this tournament. And I said in um, our little clip, I don't want to see anyone from Group C play again. Honestly, after this next round, I don't think I'm going to have to. Belgium are gone, Slovenia are gone. There's only us left, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But just boring game, boring 1-0 that was won at the end.
Yeah. I want I wanted it to go to penalties because at least then it would have been a 30-minute investment in something interesting.
Yeah, a little bit of excitement.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Like,
was yeah, non-eventos. It was completely forgettable.
yeah, and these tournaments only happen. So, including the World Cup and the Euros, these tournaments only happen every 2 years. Get some excitement.
Yeah.
Like, play with a little bit of passion because it just, for me, Belgium didn't do that. They didn't do it all tournament, and that's what I want. That's what I like seeing at these tournaments, and that's why I like the teams like Algeria and Georgia, Chile a few years ago. They know they're not. They know they're not going to be winning it, but at least they're going out and playing with some passion and saying, "Look, we're not here to just get beaten.
Yeah.
They will get beaten. They do get beaten, but they're going out on their shield."
Yeah. It's what the people want.
It is what the people want. I think France go through there um, comfortably, but I think another boring game, quite honestly.
Yeah.
Talking of teams that I've enjoyed watching and have played with passion as well, Romania. I've enjoyed watching Romania this tournament.
Yeah.
Austria and Turkey as well. We'll get onto that game in a little bit. But I have really enjoyed watching Romania.
Yeah. It's there's always a team, isn't there, that's unexpected that does well.
Yeah,
And there's always just that
yeah,
small part hoping that they actually go and win.
yeah. I think everyone knew that Netherlands would come out on top. I didn't think it'd be 3-0. I thought it'd be a little bit closer. But yeah, good game. Um, and to see that there of the Romanian players like applauding the crowd, it's what you want to see, isn't it? Like they're happy with how their players have performed. They're happy with the result they've got. Well, they're maybe not happy. They're proud of what they've done.
Yeah, the overall
That's
result.
all, yeah,
Yeah, I can't
that's all
imagine
you
there'd
can
have
really
been
ask for.
many Romanians who, at the start of the tournament, would have said, "No, I want more than round of 16."
Yeah,
They would have said, "I
yeah,
imagine I would be very happy if we get to the knockouts."
yeah, exactly. I'll snatch your bloody hand off.
Hmm.
Yeah. Netherlands. I had a lot of faith in Netherlands at the start of the tournament. I think they're getting through, like I said they would, but I don't think they get into the final, like I said they would.
No, I was always a bit more hesitant about Netherlands' chances.
Yeah, I think if they were in the opposite side, they've got a chance. Opposite
Yeah,
side of the bracket,
yeah.
but with Spain on that side, I don't think it's happening now.
No, no, I agree.
And
Oh,
Austria, Turkey again.
wait,
Oh, sorry,
wait.
carry on.
Netherlands aren't in Spain's side. They're on.
Oh shit, yeah, I look like a fucking idiot now. Oh well, I was right. They get to the final.
I take back everything I just said in the last 3 minutes.
Everything I said was fucking wrong. They're winning the whole damn thing.
They'll turn up in the final.
Yeah, fuck it, they've got the easy side.
They've got the easy side.
Austria, Turkey as well. Again,
Yeah,
two teams
this.
that I've enjoyed watching.
What did you think of the match?
Um, I wanted Austria to win. I don't think they performed as well as they have. But it got a bit twitchy at the end, didn't it? With Austria, what
Yeah,
did Austria score in? 60-ish, 60 to 70 minutes, somewhere like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
66.
66. Yeah, it got a little bit twitchy for Turkey at the end.
Yeah, yeah. It looked like when they got their second one, it was going to be a cruise.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it really turned quickly though, didn't it? When
Mm,
Austria scored.
yeah, yeah.
But I
This,
don't,
yeah.
I don't think either of them will be strong enough to overturn Netherlands.
No,
I don't think Turkey will do it. I don't think Austria would have done it.
no. It's sort of a funny matchup.
Ne-
This one, isn't it? There's no clear. This one should go through, and both
yeah,
sort of are lucky to get to the next round.
yeah. I mean, Austria definitely showing top in the group, like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shall we do Switzerland, Italy
let's
first?
do Switzerland. Big shock.
Mm, is it a big shock when we said it would happen?
I think sometimes you say stuff and you don't really mean it, and you're like, ah, I've said that. I don't believe it. I'm I I was watching this in the pub. So this game was on, and the Cricket World Cup was on as well. It's really weird because I've never seen cricket on in the pub, but it was so. India were batting at the time, and there were a few Indians in. And India, I was watching the game, and they've just started cheering. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on? The ball's just gone out for a corner. India are hit six." It was such a weird experience. hearing people cheering at different times and stuff because there were some Italians in as well. It was mad having the two go on at the same time. Um, you can't say Switzerland didn't deserve it though. They
No.
they did deserve it.
Yeah, Italy just didn't show up, and they
No,
had a
and
poor tournament and deservedly gone home.
yeah, the second goal very early in the second half just killed it off. Really, Italy didn't really make a mount a comeback from that. I don't think, and yeah, Switzerland through.
Yeah, and the last of the bunch.
Yeah, England, Slovenia. The first game in the tournament to go to extra time.
Slovakia.
Oh yeah, Slovakia. Um, should we keep it positive?
Yeah.
Um,
So the quarterfinals.
Spain, Germany.
Jude's
We've
goal was
got to
good.
talk about it.
Jude's goal was good.
His goal, his
I
goal was great.
I found myself just giggling when it happened.
Well, so this is the thing. I was watching it at Dad's, and honestly, I nearly went home at 85 minutes because I thought I'm seeing nothing that is making me think we can turn this round. I'm absolutely fuming. I'm going home. Jude steps up. Well, number one, Ivan Tony comes on in the 93rd minute,
Yeah, disrespectful.
uh, +6. It really felt like he was being scapegoated to me by Southgate. Touching on, I know I'm going off a bit track. One of Dad's mates was there as well, and he called Southgate a football terrorist. I thought, well, let's have a look at the word terrorist. Let's see what it means. And it says illegally promoting ideologies through fear. And actually, I think he's spot on with what he said then, because keeping Harry Kane on for as long as he did when he can't fucking run is illegal. His promotion of defensive football playing with this group of players is illegal. And I was scared. I was scared that England were about to go out of the Euros to Slovakia without holding up any sort of moment that we can say, actually, we've really fought for that. So,
No.
yes, I completely agree. Southgate is a football terrorist. Um, I forgot where I was there. Anyway, yeah, celebrating. That's where I was. Celebrating Jude's goal wasn't a moment of joy; it was a moment of relief,
Yes.
and that's not what we should have been experiencing against Slovakia.
No, that should have been a simple match, really. It should have been a comfortable 2 or 3-0,
Yeah,
and that's
I
it.
also would
Through.
like to see what Southgate was seeing at like 60 minutes, 70 minutes. What is he seeing England do there where he thought, our goal is round the corner? We're going to
Yeah,
score and we're going to win this game.
yeah, yeah. When every
Well,
single
you
pundit
know,
and football fan is saying this isn't working, it's probably not
yeah.
working.
I mean, look at those substitutions. Palmer comes on because it's an injury. Eze comes on at 84. That's not enough time. Tony comes on at 90 +4. That's embarrassing. You need to make a change.
Yeah,
And people are going to say, oh, well, Harry Kane got the winner. He needed to stay on the pitch. Anyone could have scored that goal.
it was actually
Absolutely anyone.
Tony that made the goal, wasn't it?
It
it
was,
was a
yeah,
very good assist.
yeah.
If he wasn't on,
The
then that wasn't a goal. It's as simple as that.
yeah. It's just my big concern about us going through in that game is Southgate is so arrogant that he thinks, well, we've done enough, we got through, we don't need to change anything.
Yeah,
And it's like I was saying about the other teams that like Romania, Austria, those teams that have gone out, but they've at least put up a fight. We're not putting up a fight at the minute.
no, no, not at all.
Painful. It's painful to watch.
It is painful to watch. They're unenjoyable.
Yeah. I'm already not looking forward to Saturday because I know how angry I will get.
But they are through, and it's the
We are through to
quarter-final.
the quarters.
Tomorrow, Spain versus. It's a shame that it's a 5 o'clock kickoff. That would have been a good 8 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, it would have. It would have been good.
But tomorrow's a good day
So
for football. It's probably
yeah,
it'll be the, or at least on paper, the highest quality of the tournament as a day.
yeah, I think so too. Run me through the quarters then. Who have you got winning?
Spain, France, Netherlands, England.
Ooh,
I do think England will beat Switzerland, but I think we'll be in the same place in that we've just we'll just find it frustrating. I think they'll get through, but it'll be horrible, and we won't be happy. But I do think
so
they'll
you
get
think we're going
through.
to be saying the same stuff in the next video?
Uh, yes, I do. I
See, I
think
think England will go out.
I think we'll still say Spain going to win, uh, and I think we'll say England were rubbish. I think those those will be a constant.
Yeah, I think England are going out. I agree with all the rest of them. I think England will go out in the next one.
I suppose
But
either way, we're agreeing.
hypothetically,
We're going to be saying England were rubbish.
yeah, yeah. Hypothetically, though, if England win the tournament playing this sort of football and scraping all the way through, are you happy about it?
No, I'm not.
No, it's it. I don't feel like it will be satisfying.
No,
These are not satisfying wins we're having
no.
here.
I
These are painful.
yeah, and it's not even that. Like you don't mind if we won 2-1 against Slovakia, but it looked like
Yeah,
the players were out there trying to get a win. It looked like they just happened to score 2 goals accidentally,
yeah, it did.
and that's where my displeasure comes. It's that there seems to be no urgency about anything that they're doing.
Yeah, it's slow. It's boring. It's wooden. There's no movement.
Yeah,
It's
it's
it's not attractive. It's not fun football. It's not what you
no,
want to watch.
no, they're not deserving of the wins that they're getting. Like
No.
you need to put in some effort to for
Yeah.
people like with Romania. And what Slovenia, I think, was a big one as well. People wanted them to win because you could see how much it meant, whereas it doesn't seem to mean
Yeah.
anything to this England squad. They think that they should win it, so the fact that they have to get to the final to win it is sort of beneath them, is how it comes across.
Yeah. And you also start thinking about the players that were left at home,
Yeah,
like Jack Grealish, James Maddison, Rashford, players that are okay. They weren't in form, and I don't think they should have been taken. But players that are good enough to be in this side, but like Jack Grealish, you can't say Jack Grealish isn't going to show passion in this tournament.
no,
He
yeah,
absolutely will. I
Yeah,
think Dave Madison does as well.
yeah.
I
Grealish, I
think they
think,
all,
yeah, he's the sort of player
I think
that,
they all play more.
yeah, Grealish drags players along as well. I would imagine.
Yeah,
I think he would get people
yeah.
riled up.
It must be so frustrating for them watching this from home, knowing that they could have made a difference.
Yeah,
Disappointing. Um, but yeah, I agree with you. Apart from, I do think England will go out. If we perform the same way we did against Slovakia, I think we go.
yeah, I agree.